I have made it to day 12. It is getting hard, I'm not gonna lie. When I first started BBBE, I was thinking, this is so easy. This is gonna be a breeze. This is gonna be so easy. When you get to day 12, you're just, it's kind of like you get bored. It's not even like I'm craving, foods that are not very good for me. I want some pistachios. I want some Greek yogurt. I like some tuna, some salmon, peanut butter, macadamia nuts, just something, something that's not meat and eggs and bacon, and butter. I did tinker around with the Atkins app yesterday, but I decided going forward, I'm not going to use that. I just thought if I use their little calculator, it would tell me how much fat and calories I would need to lose. But I was so hungry yesterday. I was hungry. I went to bed hungry. I ignored my hunger pains. When Dr. Barry made a video about BBBE, he's the one that started this whole thing, and he said, eat till you're full, eat till you're satisfied. If you're hungry, eat, and I did not follow those rules yesterday. And the scale did not move again. But I watched and I read quite a bit today. And I took a lot of notes in my journal. So let's go ahead and see if I can read some of my writing. So I do want to say that I have PCOS. I don't know if that's anything to do with it, but I was diagnosed with PCOS in my teens a long time ago. Oh my God, I have notes everywhere. I got notes about carb cycling, which I definitely won't be doing on BBBE because the whole point of this challenge is to not cheat, and that would be technically cheating, but I was learning about carb cycling and things like that. There's been a couple times where I felt really weak, where Thomas, I forgot his last name, but here's the video that he made talking about carb cycling and stuff like that, carbing up, and I feel like I'm too early into it to do that, but I felt really weak the other day, and he was saying in that video, on days you feel really weak, add low glycemic carbs. So he's not saying to go to McDonald's or go to Burger King or eat a 12-inch sub or, whatever. He's saying to eat, berries or Greek yogurt, low glycemic options. That's obviously not an option right now because we're doing a challenge. I do have to say that I'm feeling better without the Costco bacon. I don't know if you can tell from prior videos during this challenge, but the redness in my face has gone down a lot since giving up the Costco bacon. I might try Oscar Mayer later today. Another reason that I'm having a weight loss stall now is that I'm gaining muscle and losing fat. So the scale is not telling the whole story. So a lot of times when people do carnivore and things like this, they see the scale just stall for, a couple weeks, and then they give up, and that's when they have their cheat meal because the scale is not going anywhere and you're getting discouraged. But by everything I'm reading, you stick it through, in 2 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, it all of a sudden just starts coming off because you become fat adapted. So there is a chance that I'm just not fat adapted yet, or I am just losing a lot of fat and the scale is just sitting there not doing anything. This morning I woke up and I made me and my husband New York strips. Totally was half asleep. I wasn't up very long when I was making them. Didn't think to take any pictures. I did make 3 New York strips because I was worried they were gonna go bad. And I cut the third one up into strips to put in the fridge because I thought it would be nice to eat it cold rather than reheat it in the microwave. So if it was in strips, I thought it would be funner to eat that way. So that's the only picture I have. But just imagine 2 really big New York strips. They're really good, but I do prefer ribeyes. I feel like the fat on New York strips are too hard for my liking. Just not a really big fan. But they both came out really good today. They were both about medium rare. So they were very good today as opposed to yesterday when I accidentally overcooked one. And then a few hours after that, I had about a cup of ground beef with some butter. I reheated the ground beef that I made yesterday. I've come to the conclusion I don't like reheated meat. I don't. But I needed to cook a lot of the meat that was in the fridge yesterday because I feel like when we first started carnivore, we had really heavy appetites, but as we're going, we don't need that much. So I had taken too much out of the freezer and I knew that I needed just to hurry up and cook it all. So I do better with reheating patties than I do ground beef. So I got to remember that. So I was having a lot of trouble eating it. I ate half of it and I put the other half away just because I don't know. And then I put caraway seeds in there. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple videos ago, I had made a whole concoction with caraway seeds. I told you guys I felt nauseous. I wasn't feeling really well. And I haven't had caraway seeds since. I had them today, having bathroom issues, feeling nauseous. So one cool thing about a diet this strict is you learn what your body does not like. So now I know I can't have caraway seeds. And the last few days, I've had everything but caraway seeds. I've had onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, salt and pepper, no issues. So I definitely know it's caraway, which I don't particularly enjoy. It's just I had it in the pantry. I think I needed it for a Rachel Ray recipe a long time ago. Well, because the scale is being a little jerk, and I know that I'm losing weight because I have taken pictures and compared them to day one, I'm just going to focus on the pictures. In fact, the whole deal I made with myself when I started this challenge was to put the scale away and not wait till the end. So I am kind of cheating when it comes to the scale because I had said I'm not going to weigh myself, and I keep sneaking on that thing, and it's getting in my head. It's getting me discouraged and it's getting me frustrated. And so I know I need to hide it. It's just my husband's sneaking on it too, so I feel like if we're both sneaking on it, I can't hide it. He can't hide it because he's going to get it. I can't hide it because I'm going to go get it. I don't know. Maybe I could have one of the kids hide it or something. I don't know. Or just have willpower and stay off of it. So, yeah. I'm just going to focus on the pictures. If I do sneak on the scale, I'll just take a picture and just remind myself we're going the right direction. You know, if I give up on this challenge or even on my weight loss journey in general, we're going in reverse. So let's just keep going. It's funny, I have this device called the Lumen, and I really do like it because it helps you tell if you're burning carbs or fat. And I've only been at a 2 this whole entire journey. I feel like the first day it was a 3. So that meant I was burning carbs and fat. But I'm really hoping to get a 1 before this challenge is over. Keep getting 2s every day, which means you're burning mostly fat. But shouldn't I just be burning only fat by now? Like, get all this, where's all this happening? I watched a video today where I guess when you do like the carnivore diet, you deplete the glucose from, I can't remember if it was liver or kidney. I'm just blanking on that. But you deplete that first, and then the rest is in your muscle. So maybe I still have carbs in my muscles. I don't know how that works. So I also watched a video where it would be helpful if I took omega-3, did resistant training, took vitamin D, which I have been taking most days on this challenge. I forgot, I think, yesterday. And I've been taking a multivitamin and walk, which I've been doing an insane amount of walking. So I just feel like this whole journey is trial and error. When you see something's not working, you research it, you go on YouTube, you find people that have been in similar situations. And at least that's how I go by it. I don't have millions of dollars, thousands of dollars. I don't have like amazing insurance where they send you no bills in the mail, you know. So I feel like I just really have to rely on the research online and doing that research for myself. I don't really think I need to add this, but obviously I'm not a doctor. You guys are just watching my journey and seeing what I'm going through, trying to figure out this way in life. But I do have to say, I feel good. I have to wear a belt now. I've been having to wear a belt since I really got serious about my weight loss journey, but I had to put it up more. I had to make it tighter. I am drinking plenty of water. I'm drinking Ultimate Electrolytes, salting my food. So I just think my body is not quite fat adapted yet. Every time I check my ketones, it's usually 0.7. I did get lucky that one day and get a 2.5. I do not know how I pulled that off, but that was crazy. I almost wish I would have fasted that day. That might have been a good day to fast. Oops. I usually do stop eating at 5:30, but I decided to give myself a break today because I made myself pretty much starve yesterday because I was trying to only eat 1,600 calories and a certain amount of protein and fat. I'm just trying to listen to my hunger cues, stop eating when I'm full. It is 6:30 and I just finished eating for the day. I had 3 pieces of bacon. I made a big plate of bacon and I just told myself to stop when you're done. And after 3 pieces, I was done. And then I was really craving some eggs. I haven't had eggs in a couple days. I don't know why, but I just realized I haven't had eggs. So I made 4 eggs with some butter, and now I'm very, very full. Very, very full. I think I used a little too much butter, but at least I'm full and I should be good till tomorrow. So I went over my eating window by an hour today, but that's good. At least I'm not gonna go to bed really super hungry. And I feel like the caraway seeds are slowly making its way out of my system, but I just still feel a little nauseous. But that's definitely what it's gotta be. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow.